So, obviously, both teams are very good, have been great programs for the last few years. So this is a huge matchup anyway, in-state rivalry. But then we find out the game is on ESPN. You and I were talking about this a couple days ago. Explain to the listening audience how big that is for these two programs and for the sport.
Yeah, look, hardly ever is a regular season women's volleyball match during football season ever on, the mothership ESPN. And so I think it's been since 1997, this is only the fourth time in over 25 years. And for us to get this opportunity to showcase our sport in front of hundreds of thousands, I hope we get upwards, maybe 1 million people. I don't know if that's possible, but we need everybody in the state to watch both these programs. Obviously, Louisville wants to beat the crap out of us and us likewise, but the opportunity for the sport to continue to grow is really helped by a situation like this.
You mentioned the state. It feels like to me volleyball on the state level. Obviously, you guys won the national championship. Louisville was the top seed last year, got upset in the semifinals. But in a high school level, it feels like to me for young women, everybody's playing volleyball. Do you sense that growth, and why do you think it's happened like that?
It's nationwide, but in particular in the state, and, I talk to people a lot, and my kids are in high school and, talking to other coaches, both in, some other sports, they're having trouble fielding JV teams. And from what I hear from volleyball coaches, they're, getting 60, 70 people to try out for freshman JV and varsity. And, it's a sport that people enjoy. They get addicted to it and they start playing. It's a social sport. You can play it for a long time, as Marika's has done forever, and people just, gravitate to it. And the more people start to learn the rules and what is actually happening on the court, then it's not going to stop. So we're in a unique spot, and I think it's our responsibility, along with Louisville, Western Kentucky, Moorhead, Northern Kentucky, Eastern, to just continue to grow this thing because it's got the wave going, and we need to ride it.
You scheduled like one of the hardest schedules of all time, playing something like 5 top 10 or top 12 teams. What was your reason for doing that, and is it accomplishing what you hoped?
Well, it's time in our program. We've gotten to a certain level, won in SEC championships, won a national championship. You need to play the best to beat the best. And, we lost a significant part of our offense from last year. Louisville took a lot of it back, but you got to play these matches to find out where you are. You got to see, what you need to work on so you're playing your best by the end of December. Navigating, keep your team, confident, all that type of stuff is my job as a coach. And so we got to take each match one at a time. But part of it also is, you got return situations with Wisconsin. We got a 4-year deal with Louisville, Nebraska, and Stanford. But, we enjoy playing these matches. Our team loves getting up for these matches, and you don't want to play a team that you killed 25-15, 5 times in pre-conference. It doesn't do you any good.
All right, so tell people, make your case. I know you want people to watch on TV, but I know you also want people to come out to Memorial.
Well, look, we need to sell out Memorial at some point, 7,000, 8,000, sold-out situation, and this is a great opportunity to do that. Nebraska just had 15,700 people when they played Creighton last week. Wisconsin and Florida are going to have 17,000 Friday night. And Kentucky is the next program to do something like that, and we have got to get opportunities like this to get people in the stands and show it's all about. I know our fans are phenomenal, and what a great chance, and we need you. Louisville's a great program and great team, and we need everybody to give ourselves the best chance.